Some more rounds with Felipe on a nice Saturday. This first sequence, all I could think about was flying triangle. I was so open and I was trying to get up so aggressively that my arm was so far away from my torso, you could have jumped and gotten the flying triangle really easily. Luckily, I was able to dive kind of underneath you as you were pulling yourself closer to me. I kind of wizarded you, rather gigglered you to the side. And then I attacked this ankle lock. There was nothing there. I thought I could get into a better position by attacking an ankle lock, but you shut it down really effectively. Got to my back, and then just this little nifty choke. It was really nice. You got your forearm right onto my throat. Just a nice finish. Really good guard pass there. I realized that I didn't have much, so I attacked the Choi bar. A hard underhook, and then I was trying to throw my leg over, but you did a really good job defending. Just excellent work, recognizing what I was going for, and then passing. I think you ended in a really good position there. So I wanted to include this just to show how you can work with a child. So all I did here was start with a game, and the game was touch my knee. Obviously, this is a good drill to develop body awareness and distance, and then you can start wrestling a little bit. So I showed him the thumb post, yeah, and he actually started doing it on me, which was a really good sign. Really good, making sure that he was mimicking me. Really good. And then I showed him how to strip the thumb post and go for the single leg. So he's really good at mimicking me, and I realized that he wasn't understanding exactly what I wanted him to do from just me doing it, so I made sure I was guiding him. So repetition is key at this point, and one thing that I noticed was that he kept touching my knee. So he was really good about remembering the first point of the game, which was to touch the knee. I made it really hard for him. I was giving him new input, some new ideas, new ways to move, and he was doing a good job really understanding what the game was and playing the game. Obviously, it's hard for him, new way of moving, but he did a good job making sure he was listening to me, and he was very engaged. He never really acted like he didn't understand or didn't want to be there, and he was smiling the whole time. So I showed him why we go for the knee, which was so we could knock people over. Yeah, you can see he's smiling, he's very engaged. I was just trying to make sure he was having a good time, and here he's just noticing how sweaty I am. Just so here I get back into the game. Really good work. Here I show him why he can learn to wrestle a little bit, what he's trying to do. I show him how to make someone fall over. And so he did a really good job with the instructions. Really good work. I think he's really bright, and I'm pretty sure he's enjoying the physicality. He likes games, and that's the real key with younger kids, is to keep it playful, to keep him engaged in terms of a game-like scenario, and also letting him win too. Don't want to make it too difficult or too easy for him. I adjust the difficulty, so obviously I don't let him just touch my legs at this point. I let him chase me a little bit. I make it hard for him, and then I show him that he needs to defend as well. And so he's learning the give and push, the give and take of jiu-jitsu just from a wrestling context to begin with. Very good work. He's very bright. and you can see I'm trying to make sure he knows the different positions and when someone changes levels. Really good work from Matt. That underhook punching up, you can immediately feel the difference. I can't put any pressure down with the whizzer pressure. And then I tried to make sure your hands were separated, but as soon as you drop for the single leg, your head was below my armpit, so I could really snap down into the front headlock. I tried to go for a sumigashi, which is a overhead sweep, but you did a good job defending. Here from the close guard, I went for a reverse Kimura to the back, and then you did a good job defending. This was a passing concept from Tynan Delpra that I saw recently, and it was the shoulder lift. As I pull your arm away from the ground, you can't re-guard, and so I can position my body behind you really effectively. It's kind of an arm drag from the top, and it really makes it hard to feed in that bottom leg. From here, I was just trying some tricky inversion tactics, and I get into a 411 position. And then you do a really good job here staying calm, and as I invert more and try to suck the leg in, you get the leg away from me by sprawling and then attacking the back. Really good work. Obviously the hook on the near side is there if you insert the knee first or the foot first, and then you switch sides because you were more comfortable on this other side, which is fair. The crucifix is there. Try to stay on top. You were pulling me on top of you. You want to stay on top. And then the armbar is there. Really good work. Really good attack. I use my strength here, yeah? I put my hand behind your knees and I was just crunching my upper body closed and making it hard for you to extend my arms away from me. And then from here, I just saw the opportunity to suck your leg into a heel hook, and you did a really good job defending here. You were very calm and you made sure that I didn't have complete control with both legs, and you used your far leg to really get your attacked leg free, which was a good strategy. This was a really slick sequence, and I think it is a really good answer to any sort of leg lock or sitting back into an ankle lock. You punch your leg really far in and attack the omoplata. I think that'll be really good for you in the future. This was just a really slick bit of passing off of a tactical mistake. I let my top leg get pinned by your shin, and then you just kind of pummeled and breakdanced your way behind me. Off of the tactical mistake of twisting my body and getting my body into a bad position, you really capitalized and attacked and really pummeled your shins so beautifully to get into this really offensively dominant position. And I think you end up finishing here just because there's not much I can do. Even if I try to explode out, yeah, you see you get into a really good back and arm position. And at this point, I was trying to go for baseball bat chokes and punch chokes, but you did a really good job isolating my arm and then getting the arm bar. Really good work. little 50-50 sequence. You almost had it. Yeah, you had the leg and the arm in the right position. If you had exploded up and attacked the heel, it would have been yours. Just a tough situation. 50-50, always tough. A little good takedown. And then I think I'm letting your leg go too far up my shoulder. And then this triangle is really nice. I need to see what I'm doing wrong here. It's tough. Yeah, I think it's the posture control. You're getting a good arm control and then the leg. Yeah, really good triangle to finish the day. Good rounds today. Tried to get out, got it tighter. Yeah, got to review some more triangle defense. See you next week. Good rounds.